That was awesome. That's pretty much everything that I was hoping for would be happening in this next season. So, if you're not familiar with the series, like, I guess I'll kind of work backwards, but, one of the things that, like, that monster that Maximus was going to fight, that's called a Deathclaw. They're basically as mutations, like government experiments gone wrong type of thing. And as is the case with many of these experiments and animals that are in the world. So Maximus is fighting a Deathclaw. Number one, awesome. We didn't get to see any in the first season. Those are some of the deadliest, if not the deadliest creatures in the Wasteland. Like between them, the sentry bots, sometimes the golden geckos were kind of tough depending on, the game that you were playing. Centaurs were pretty interesting. That was in Fallout 1, and then they were in Fallout 3. I think they're in 2 also, and so on and so on. But anyway, so that was awesome. So New Vegas is basically as it sounds. It's the new version of Las Vegas, right? And there is a guy named Mr. House who is controlling Vegas. And there are several other factions that want to take it over or to help him, take over the wasteland nearby, stuff like that. So, that was what was so cool about that, just to see right off the bat. Mr. House is the name of the guy on the big screen, if you didn't know, who the ghoul turns around and looks at. And he's in control of all of New Vegas. And then, I don't want to give too many things away, but something else I just noticed, and there was like some rumor about it, and I didn't know if it was really true or not. People were doing analyses of like the bone structure of the side of the person's face, but that was definitely Macaulay Culkin playing Caesar in Caesar's Legion. So that's another faction in New Vegas. I don't know what that grumbly voice was. It sounded like mutants. We haven't seen mutants in the first one, and now we're starting to see more of these creatures, and one of them, even though they didn't show it, sounded like that was a mutant. And the mutants were part of the FEV experiment. It was the Forced Evolutionary Virus, and they kind of run the gamut. They're mostly like, I guess if you're looking at D&D, they're kind of like, some of them are more on the good side, actually. They're kind of like neutral good. Some of them are lawful evil or chaotic evil. They kind of run the gamut depending on whether they are a companion in some games. Other games, they're only the enemy, like Fallout 1. So that was cool to hear.